What's going on, y'all? It's Dierks. Oh, there you guys are. Oh, it's a little delayed. Yeah, I was looking at that thing behind me. Want to play us. I wasn't sure what that thing is. We're down here in Nashville shooting a video for the new song "Bourbon in Kentucky," and just kind of getting started. It's an all-night shoot, so gonna be here all night. And I thought we'd take a little break just to say hi to you guys and read some questions and just hang out for a little bit before I get back to what we're doing right now. We've got some crazy scene. I'm actually wearing a harness under my shirt here, just pretty bizarre. Some sort of falling thing's about to happen here. So it's a crazy video shoot, really fun shoot. Great director named Ryan. Mulata is doing the video, and he's great. Whoa! Just now seeing that video of me flashing y'all. So I have no sound. You guys, can you hear us? It's echoing and not matching up. It's good? Okay. Someone says I look good. Do we plan to fly? Yes, we plan to fly. Be careful. I will. Okay. Anyway, hopefully this is working. So, just want to maybe answer a few of y'all's questions that I got them reading here and that I have also on paper too. You can hear me, good. Okay. A lot of questions about Casey Musgraves and what it's like working with her and how I chose her for the song and all that. So really, when I heard the song, I loved it. I thought we made a great record on it. But in the demo, Hillary Lindsay, one of the co-writers, was singing on it, and I love that female part. And we're trying to think of who we could work with that we haven't worked with before that we really like. And I love Casey's record. I think she's great. I've been kind of following her career for a while, and just kind of took a shot in the dark and sent her a text seeing if she would sing on the song, and it worked out. Just one of those things that worked out great, and I think she really added a lot to the song, and really, really happy she's on it. So that worked out really cool. And that was from a lot of folks. Kim Mann wanted to know how you decide what the first single is going to be. That's a really tough question and a really tough decision to make. As the record was kind of getting narrowed down, we felt like there's a lot of songs that could be a first single, and a lot of songs we want to get to be singles. But it just seemed like this song was just different and had something about it that would really be a cool way to kind of introduce the album. And I always knew I wanted this song to be the first single, to be the first song on the record as far as the track listing went. But ended up being the first single, which I'm really happy about. And I have a lot of singles to get to, but I think this is a really good way to introduce the album because it has a different sound, different producer, different engineer. Just really went about the whole album differently. So came at it from a different perspective, and I think this really kind of helps set the whole album up, which is really important to me to make sure that it sounds like an album and feels like an album, and that the first single really draws you into the album. All right, so I'm reading these questions on paper here, but I also have a few, reading the questions on the computer, but I also have a few old school ones that from earlier today. So thanks. Jen the Hen 77 wanted me to sum up the album Riser in 3 words. I'd say real, raw emotion would be the 3 words I would choose. Whether it's the lonesome songs like Bourbon in Kentucky or some of the bigger life songs or even the fun songs, they're all real, they're all very raw and have a lot of emotion behind them, probably more than any other record I've done in a really long time, I think. Maybe going all the way back to Modern Day Drifter, just having that feeling. So, real, raw emotion. Jen the Hen, 77. Thanks. Donna Larson wanted to know how I came up with the riser symbol for the album. Just reading what y'all are saying. That symbol came about in a really cool way. My dad passed away about a year ago, and he was a member of this group out in Arizona called, gosh, I'm looking at this picture on screen. This must look really weird. This is part of a harness for those of y'all just tuning in. I'm getting ready to do some sort of weird, like, falling thing. It's not that comfortable in certain regions, by the way. But my dad was a member of this thing called the Thunderbirds. out in Phoenix. It's a great men's group that does a lot of charitable work and raises millions of dollars every year for great charities around the valley in Arizona. So I'd always seen that symbol growing up as a kid, and then the Junk Gypsy Girls, they redid an Airstream for me, and they put that symbol in the Airstream, so it kind of came back into my consciousness. And then the song Riser, you know, we recorded that song, and it just kind of all went together. And I had that image on my phone as a screensaver, and I think maybe Mary had seen it, and my wife had seen it, and thought it'd be just kind of a cool symbol for the album. And so it's kind of neat when something like that lines up, where there's an image that actually kind of fits the record. And long story, not so short. That's how it came about. What did you get for Father's Day from Katie? You know, I flew back from our last gig up there in Ohio, and just I got some cards, and the girls made some cupcakes and sang for me, and I just had a great day with my family. So it was really awesome. Just hanging out with them at home is the best Father's Day gift I could have gotten. So it was great. Brenna Von Levon, is that right? It's a great name. Brenna Von Levon. What's your favorite memory you have of your dad? Just going camping with my dad would be definitely some of my favorite memories. Used to go to a big lake called Lake Powell up in the Arizona-Utah border, and go camping for 7 days and fishing, and learned a lot from him. Just everything about how to catch fish, you know, to cook them up, to drinking cold beer, to you know, just a lot. Cooking over a campfire, all that stuff, all the great things you learn from your dad, I learned from hanging out with him and camping with him as a family. So a lot of great memories, but certainly camping are the best. Mary wants to know what's been your absolute favorite venue to play, and yeah, there's a lot of good ones. Red Rocks in Colorado stands out. The Gorge in Washington stands out. Great outdoor natural venues. But really, I honestly would say just whatever the last show I just played was my favorite one. You know, we just played Clay's Park Amphitheater up in North Lawrence, Ohio, and it's, you know, absolute craziness of fans, just people on shoulders all night long, and just so much energy. And it just really is, whatever the last show I played is always the one that sticks out the most in my mind. But certainly there's been places like the Ryman and that are really special. But every show, I think me and the guys of the band go out there trying to find, you know, dig it out, whatever we can dig out of that venue and that space to make it the best show of the tour. And just keep trying to build on top of the last show. Let's see what else we got here. What are, from Debbie, what are at least 2 other artists that you can't stop listening to right now? Man, most of the music I listen to would be when I'm working out, just trying to find music to keep me kind of motivated, because I don't like working out a whole lot, but it really helps me get focused for the next show. So there's the band called One Republic has an album out called Native. It's just a great record to work out to. And then probably my other guilty pleasure album is Florida Georgia Line. Just a really good album, top to bottom, as far as just getting pumped up for working out, which again I don't really enjoy doing, but it's once I get started on it, it's a good thing to do. Sweats out all the cold beer from the night before, so I can go out there and give it all I got the next day for you guys. So, how many bottles of bourbon were consumed during the making of the video? From Adrian Taylor. We're making the video right now, and again, I'm wearing this crazy harness, which you guys can see here. So no bourbon yet, but there's some bourbon consumed making the record, and there's always a little bit of bourbon consumed when singing the album for you guys. What do you think of doing a duet with a dude like Luke Bryan? I just missed the name. I love Luke, great dude. It'd be really cool to do a duet with Luke for sure. What are you wearing? Can you come to Mexico? I'd love to come to Mexico. Eric Salinas, that'd be awesome. Last time I was in Mexico was for making Launch Balloon, which was one of my favorite videos. But I really do think this is going to be one of the best videos we've ever made. And I actually have the producer here with me if y'all want to see him. sorry, the director, producer. He's also shooting it. He's kind of doing everything. He's the reason why I'm wearing this crazy harness. Ryan, come on in. The video's a little delayed, but you'll pop up here in a second.
Cool.
They actually so anyway, we're shooting this right now. It's an all-night shoot, and just got some crazy ideas. I was going through a bunch of treatments and came across his, and it was just a really awesome idea for a video. Just I can't really even describe it to y'all, but it's gonna be so different, and just I really think his treatment matched what we're trying to do with the album, which is just break new ground and just go for things and not be afraid to try to break some new ground, break some boundaries, and do something different. So I have full confidence that Ryan's going to make the best video ever, and also explain why I'm wearing a harness that's cinched up in really weird spots right now.
Well, I'm sure this is really uncomfortable for you.
It is. It's a strong look, just
he's
hanging out here.
It's just just two guys with a harness on.
just a couple guys hanging out with a harness on.
No,
I probably
wouldn't be able to do this with any other artist, but he's like so chill and ready to go. But we're gonna make him float, which is gonna be really cool, and fly.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that, and we got some really great things we're gonna do today.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun, y'all. Really excited about the video. We're just getting started, and we actually got to get back to it. So hope you all have enjoyed hanging out with us, and thanks for tuning in. Thanks again for all y'all that came out to see May Music Fest. It was such a great year this year, and the Belcourt Theater was such an awesome fan club experience for me. And again, love you guys. Glad we can include you all in this, and have fun checking out the video.
Cool.
Get back to work?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, see you. Bye, y'all.